These flies really drive me crazy. Ooh, we're live. All right, I guess we're live. So thank you to everybody for joining us. As you may know, my name is Susan Rancourt. This is Cam. He's our event operations director. So we're going to do a little live Q&A from for the Jamestown Road Race. And if anybody has any questions, just be sure to pop them in the chat. And in the meantime, we're going to do a little question and answer period.
Yes, we are. So we're excited. Jamestown Half Marathon. It's one of our bigger races that we hold on the year. We are very excited. It's the beautiful Fort Getty area in Jamestown. So we're going to do a couple questions. I'm going to play sort of a moderator role here. But just a reminder, if you do have questions, please leave comments and we will try to answer them to the best of our ability here. But alrighty, to start off, I mean, you're going to pull up. First thing you're going to do, you're going to get there. You're going to figure out where to park.
And you're going to get there early.
You're going to get there early, but what is going to be the parking situation?
Sure. So you're actually, we recommend arriving early because you have to go past the start and finish in Fort Getty. And we're going to park you past the start and finish in the campground area at Fort Getty. So there's, there'll be parking attendants there that will help direct you to where you're going to go. And it is a little bit, this race is a little restricted in size, and that's because the town of Jamestown has asked us to cap the race. So that's why it's been sold out for a few months. There's a long wait list. We get emails all the time about trying to sneak people in, and we're doing our best, but we are limited in size by Jamestown. And that also means that they've only given us a certain amount of space for parking. So pay attention to the parking attendants. Do not park on Fort Getty Road. Drive all the way in past the toll booth to the campground, and they will show you exactly where to park. The other thing is, because we are limited in the amount of people we can have in Fort Getty, we are restricting spectators in Fort Getty. So family and friends can attend with you. They just have to be in your car because we have only so many parking spots. If you have family and friends, what we would recommend doing is having them cheer for you out on the course. Any of our aid stations are great locations right downtown, like around mile 3 and 4. It's a beautiful place to watch the race. There's some great locations like on the Cumberland Farms area, that area as well. And they can likely join you after the race. But in the beginning, because everybody kind of gets there at the same time, we won't have enough parking spots. But as the race goes on, people will leave and there'll be more parking. But it gets very congested. Get there early. It's a narrow entryway into the parking situation. And be careful on the way out because we will have runners in the road. Just be sure to drive slow and look out for people because it will be dark.
Yeah. So when you say get there early, what time would you suggest getting there?
I always recommend getting to a race at least 60 minutes, ideally 90 minutes before the event. I also recommend picking your bib up early because then you don't have to worry about that. And the parking and the bib pickup are, they're probably a quarter mile away, I think, from each other. So there is a little bit of a distance. So if you pick your bib up on Friday night, you can kind of hang out in your car and get stretched and everything there and then get to the start line. But if you have to pick your bib up that morning, it just means that you have to kind of go pick up your bib. And then if you have to go back to your car, it will just take that little bit more time. So pick up early.
Okay. So what's the scene like Friday night for pre-reg? Like, where is it located? What time will that be at? And how can I take advantage of the pre-reg pickup?
So we are going to be at Roadrunner in Providence from 5 to 7 on Friday night.
Okay, perfect.
And I get a lot of Rhode Islanders don't like to drive very far, but it would be worth it.
Okay, so throughout the course, you're talking about spectators. About what mileage are these aid stations going to be located at for this race?
So we have aid stations every 2 miles, and they'll have water, Cliff Bars, Noon. Some will have bananas, and every aid station, as always on our courses, will also have a porta potty.
Okay. Next question is: I finished my race. I'm very tired. Stuff went well. Hopefully I set maybe a PR or something crazy. What's the post-race festivities going to be looking like at Jamestown, at Fort Getty?
Sure. So we will have the usual fare that we have, donuts and Aloha bars, which we really love. Thank you to our sponsor for that. Some more electrolytes for you to recover with. Hopefully we have some good weather. We'll have our favorite DJ announcer team of Skip and Marianne playing some tunes for us. So so that's what it will look like. And we'll have awards. Awards are in 10-year increments. So, and we have some fun things that I don't know a lot of people know about because they are in our awards tent, but we have a PR bell, which was actually a boxing ring bell. So it looks like a boxing ring. And we also will have an engraving pen. So if you did have a great time, you can actually engrave on your metal. And it's like, it's not a pen so much, but it kind of like makes indentations in your metal. So it's kind of cool.
Okay. Okay. So maybe I'm on mile 10, mile 11, and I need a little extra motivation here. What are the age group awards looking like? What are some possible presents I could go home with?
So we do vases and for our overall winners, and we do these beautiful cutting boards for all our age group winners. So we use those all the time.
Yes,
So
we do.
yeah.
They're lovely cutting boards.
Mhm.
Okay. So where's the start finish line in comparison to each other?
Start and finish are right next. They're right together. So they're right near the toll booth at Fort Getty. And so you're actually going to drive past it when you come in. And it's a beautiful, like they've actually done it all over. It looks great. And so you'll see the start and finish. We'll have our arch for the finish line, and the start is right on the main road.
Okay. Okay. And then I know you wanted to add maybe one more thing about the runners and cones.
Oh yes. So again, Fort Getty is it's going to be accessed by cars because of residents that the town has asked us to make sure that the residents do have access to Fort Getty. So we need to ask you to please stay within inside the barricades and the cones as you come down the finish line to the finish line, and then once you finish, as you're heading back to your car, you have to stay inside the barricades that we're going to be put up. Please don't block the roads. It's been a real request of Jamestown PD of us. So we just need all your help with that. Another thing is our sustainable, we try to be as sustainable as possible. So we'll have 5-gallon buckets at every mile marker. So if you have gel packets or discolored clothing or whatever it is, we just ask for your help. Jamestown is absolutely gorgeous. You're going to run past so much water. And to help protect that delicate ecosystem, try and hang on to your trash until you hit these mile marker, these trash buckets. We need your help for that one. Thank you.
Yes, we do. I think that's it. Do you have anything else you'd like to do?
I don't know. It's this. We always say that this is kind of one of our. It's a beautiful race. But it's one of our easier ones logistically because we call it a lollipop course. So it goes out and back on Fort Getty Road, but then it just does this big loop around Fort Getty. My favorite spots on the course, I don't know about yours, but I love like mile 3 because that's where the harbor is, and you get a beautiful view of the Pell Bridge, all the yachts that are parked in Jamestown Harbor. And then my second favorite part is around mile 10, and this is where the windmill is. Yeah, mile 10, where the windmill is, and you get this belted cows and estuary and this incredible view of the Pell Bridge kind of overlooking the estuary and the belted cows. And it's just really very picturesque. It's very peaceful, I think.
Yes. Yes. Jamestown's a beautiful town itself. So we feel lucky to be able to host a little half marathon there as it is. But I believe that's it. That will do it for us. Please message us on all of our socials. We will be answering questions as much as we can. Please ask anything. There's no such thing as a dumb question, as teachers used to say in school to me. Make sure you message us. We will be answering all those questions. And we look forward to seeing you next Saturday.
Our athlete guide is posted on our website, and we do have a blog post that kind of talks about the course a little bit more. So be sure to check those out. Those are both on roadraces.com.
All righty. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we hope to see you soon.
All right. Thank you all.